Hi everyone, just a quick note about some patch notes that came through for the update for yesterday, I think it was, when things changed. And to everybody's glee and delight, we have the Hadouken come back, the Deku smash that you hear across the map and just ruins your day without really knowing why. This is something to do with something called My Hero Academia. I've never heard of it myself. Much like the, what was the other one? Jujitsu, something or other. Never heard of that one either, but they have these tie-ins, I presume to get more people playing. I'm a little bit out of touch with this kind of thing. But we're going to go through the patch notes just very quickly. Just give you an idea of what's actually going on, in case you see them across the map and you wonder what the hell that is. So, first of all, freeze out your foes. There is something that you can pick up. Todoroki's Ice Wall is what it's called. It looks like a sort of glove, and what it will effectively do is form an ice wall between you and your enemy. So you can use it as great form of defense, but at the same time you can also throw it, and it uses a knockback, so you can throw it if you're in the middle of a fight, throw it, and it means that your enemies are going to be thrown across the screen, and what they will actually have is icy feet. So it says down here, throw in the midst of a brawl and watches everyone who's knocked out with icy feet, causing them to slip and slide around. It's available for the rest of the season. I've encountered it a couple of times. We'll have, I dare say there'll be some gameplay at some point, and it will show how durable it actually is. It's not too bad if you're like harvesting it. If you're shooting it, obviously it goes fairly quickly as well, but it just gives you that little bit of time. You can stack them as well, much like you did with the bunkers. You can stack them one on top of the other. We managed 3 or 4, I think it was, when we were just messing around. We didn't really focus on it, but I think we got 3 or 4. So it could be fairly useful. We got trapped in a vault by somebody that was using it, which was a little bit frustrating, but it allowed them to heal up. We ended up killing them, but it gave them that little bit of time when we had the upper hand. So it's fairly handy in a pinch. You can find it all over the place. Find it on the ground, get it out of chests, and you get it out of the I call it the Mighty Eagle drops from Angry Birds, because it seems exactly the same voice, but what's it called? All Might? Yeah, the balloons that come down with the inflated bloke. Now, the main event. Deku's smash. Now, fortunately, I don't think it's going to be as prevalent as it was in, I think it was Season 1, Chapter 4, Season 1 maybe? Because that was roughly around the time when I started playing. And this, and the Harry Kami thing was going on, and they were both absolutely doing my head in. You've got 2 options with them. You can either try and use your mobility and get away from them, or shoot them while they're doing it. I usually opt for the shoot while they're doing it, just to annoy them more than anything. Right, so but fortunately this time it's only from All Might supply drops. So you need to crack open an All Might supply drop this time. And it's only available until 26.20. So what are we on at the minute? 26.10. Okay, so we've got a few weeks of this, so it might not be for the rest of the season. I'd have to do a bit quick maths to work that out. But yeah, you can one-shot people. It destroys buildings. It's an absolute pain in the backside, and you'll start hearing it across the map, I'm sure. The good thing is that when somebody's using it, your screen does alter in appearance. I can't remember exactly how, but you get an indication of how somebody's targeting you. If somebody's looking at you with it while they're lining it up, you'll know if you're in the line of sight or not. So just be aware. You put some hard terrain between you if you can. Hero's Journey, the request to go with this, and there's some XP, I would imagine. You can become a hero. You can look like one of these teens that's having a hard time at school. Not particularly bothered. Pizza Party, you have the ability now to sort of shield and health, whereas before I believe it was only health. You do less health regain this time, restoring less health but more shield. And the shield cap being 100. Well, shield cap is 100 anyway, so unless they're talking about the overshield that you have in zero build. Slap juice has been vaulted, which I suppose we've got the slap splash, so you know, not a huge issue. Pizza Party, you can get it from your augments from memory, and you can also pick it up. You see plenty of those knocking around. Game time, you can get Chug Splash. This will receive Pizza Party plus the thirst quenching Chug Splash. So this is the augment I was talking about. We had that before again. Season 1, Season 2, something like that. But they got rid of it. Reckless SMG reload. Now this is different to light fingers. So light fingers will reload small bullets, and weapons that take small bullets quickly. With this, it's when it's an empty clip. So whenever you reload an empty clip, so it's not for every reload, it's only on that empty clip. So you've got to think whether you're going to be completely empty in the magazine, and whether it's going to be advantageous or not. Personally, I don't think so, but it's up to your particular place. Speaking of styles, there are various things once you go past level 100 and you get the extra parts of the battle pass. Fill your boots. If you get that, great. Competitive notes, the stuff that we've talked about, the Ice Wall, Deku Smash aren't in tournaments, and they've made a few changes. Alright, take care and see you in the next one.